Okay, so this is mystery number 2. Clue number 1 says the digits are listed in order from least to greatest. So that means that this is the smallest digit across to the largest digit. Now that's not really helpful right now, so I'm going to move on. The next one says the numbers are consecutive. Consecutive means that they're going to be like counting numbers, so it could be something like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. But right now that's not super helpful either. So clue number 3, the digit in the 10th place is odd. Okay, so it could be 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. Okay, so these are the possible numbers for the tenths. However, if you look back to number 1, where it says they're listed from least to greatest, the smallest number I have is 0. So there's no way that the tenths could be 1. And the largest number I have is 9. So if tenths were 9, I wouldn't have anything to put in hundredths, so it's not 9 either. So I'm left with 3 choices for the tenths: 3, 5, or 7. Okay, since I know that the tenths place is going to be 3, 5, or 7, I'm going to go back to clue number 2, which says the numbers are consecutive. So that means next to each other in the number line. Because this is 3, this could be 1, 2, 3, 4. If the number in the tenths is 5, then this would be 3, 4, 5, 6. And if the number in the tenths place was 7, then it would have to be 5, 6, 7, 8. So now I have all of the place values narrowed down to just 3 digits. So now it's time to look at the 4th clue. The digit in the tens place, that's right here, represents the difference. Now, difference means the answer to a subtraction statement. So it's the difference between the digits in the hundredths and tenths place. So the difference between these two numbers equals the number or the digit in this place, in the tens place. So when I look at these numbers here, if this one's 3, this one has to be 4. If this one's 5, this one has to be 6. And if this one's 7, this one has to be 8, because the numbers are consecutive. And the difference between 3 and 4, or the difference between 5 and 6, or the difference between 7 and 8 is all 1. So that I know that the number in the ones or the tens place, is going to be 1. And since all of the numbers are consecutive, which means they're next to each other, since I know this one is 1, the next number has to be consecutive, which is 2, and then 3, and then 4. So the number I was looking for was 1 in the tens, 2 in the ones, a 3 in the tenths, and a 4 in the hundredths. And this satisfies all of my conditions here. I could also read the number as 12 and 34 hundredths. And that's how you'd solve mystery number 2.